part of learning is feeling a bit out of your depth sometimes. So I would say just stick it through, keep going. Learn to be more comfortable with ideas that normally make you uncomfortable, because people have different ideas than you.
The great thing about philosophy is that none of it is mathematically correct or incorrect. It is much more worthwhile to just hear people's ideas and let them process their thoughts.
The best thing about teaching philosophy is being regularly engaged in the complex questions. I think if you're doing it right, answers come slowly if questions get better.
I just love having conversations with my students. I love sharing my curiosity with them and then getting to see their curiosity come out. And someone in class brings up a point that I've never heard before, and I love that.
The engagement within the philosophy department is wonderful. You have smaller class sizes, you can get to know the people within your cohort pretty well, you can get to know the other students pretty well. Philosophy professors here are all really engaging, very open to dialogue and helping prepare you for whatever it is you want next.
I would definitely say dip your toes in the water, because it is very important to know how to be able to dissect your thoughts versus the thoughts of society.
In our philosophy department, it never felt like there was this kind of a power structure between the student and the teacher, but the conversation and the dialogue was always fluid, and it was done in a way where you can express yourself freely, because I think that's where true learning is happening. That when you truly are vulnerable and you're challenged in ways that maybe on the outside we can get defensive, but here it's done in a learning environment.
In Plato's dialogues, Socrates, you become reflective. You also learn logic to guide your reflection. Once you become a more reflective person, I think, it changes your life. You feel like you have the freedom to use your mind to understand the world. You don't have to just go with what other people say, and it also just makes your life a lot more interesting.
Studying philosophy helped me grow as a person immensely. It helped me realize that there were tiers to my emotional maturity levels. It helped me realize that social awareness is really key to self-confidence and to the way that you present to other people. And it taught me to take things less personally, which I think is a superpower when it comes to living in this day and age.
I think part of why I began to study philosophy, my grandfather had been a philosophy professor in India. I think I just had it in my surroundings, with my uncles and aunts who grew up with him, and people around me who were very passionately arguing about things that really mattered in terms of things that were changing in our political and cultural environment. And I wanted to be part of those debates. And it took a while to find the right sort of channels within philosophy to kind of really get to those points, because philosophy is so broad and there's so many areas that you can get really involved in. So
Ethics Bowl is a debate-style competition where students get cases from the real world, real cases, real fact patterns, and they get together and they interact with each other in a judged competition. There are several rounds, students do presentations, they respond to judges' questions, they get to take philosophy and do it in a very serious way, but also have a lot of fun with it. It's because it sort of helps facilitate their development of a certain kind of skill set, namely taking philosophical theory, applying it to real-world cases, and sort of becoming sort of participants in the world rather than just observers of it. And the students have really fun interactions with each other. It cultivates a sense of community, a sense of sort of working together. And it's been wonderful to watch these students just sort of develop a real sense of camaraderie with each other, working philosophically together.